Morning guys, just as an update to my seat issue, I've been in touch with Nissan UK, who basically said that if the seat base needs replacing or the seat, they're prepared to do that. So I popped into a Nissan dealership last week and one of their technicians came out and actually viewed the seat, and I showed them the issue of how thin it was. They basically said that whilst they're prepared to replace the seat base, which isn't an issue, they don't think it's actually going to cure the actual issue that I've got. Basically, since I've actually had this issue, I've actually lost over a stone in weight. I was going to go on a diet anyway. I need to lose a little bit of weight, and I've still got probably about another stone to go. I'm still actually getting the issue. It's still a little bit uncomfortable. One of the subscribers, Disney fan, big shout out to him, really helpful, suggesting using some of this pipe insulation foam. So basically cut down a certain length, I'll show you in a moment, and literally put it over the offending part that's actually causing pain. And it actually works for about 2 weeks. And I noticed it's now Tuesday. Yesterday and Sunday it was starting to get a little bit gripey again, so I cut another section off and I've just replaced it again this morning. So this is not a permanent fix, and in all honesty you don't really want to be using pipe insulation on a £31,000 vehicle. Now, as to the problem with the seats, I'll show you in a moment. Another thanks to Robert, who met me last week for a cup of coffee and a little bit of lunch. Cheers, Robert. He actually has got the Tekna, and I popped into 2 dealerships and they're in such demand if there's none available. But say I actually looked at Robert's seat on his Tekna, and the seats are different. The actual runners are still the same, and I'll show you in a moment what I actually mean. The actual problem with these seats, the 2.0s, I haven't seen in the centre yet. I say they're in quite hard demand, so there's very few of any of the trim levels available, is that these are more like bucket seats. So the actual bolsters go down below those bars, whereas the Tekna is actually raised. So if you, I'll show you, it's very hard to describe, but basically where your seat goes down to the bottom, and if you've got, say, these plastic ridges against it, although the side bolster is against them, the ones on the 2.0 are down to where, say, the base is here, and the Tekna's, the foam is actually above these bars. So if you can imagine, say, it's very hard to describe, but basically if you, this is the bar and this is the seat base on the Tekna, in the 2.0 they're down like that, so you're sitting in between those bars. Now a simple fix is for Nissan to actually fit the same seat bases of the Tekna. I don't know, again, I haven't seen in the centre or the end connector or the Vizier for that matter, and I don't know if it's unique to the 2.0 like I mean the other trim levels. But I say that is the issue. So effectively, if you're a smaller frame, say I'd say a 36 waist for a man. For a woman, I would say no bigger than, say, a dress size, say 12. You'll sit in between those bars, so it's fine. You're never going to have an issue. And whereas anyone larger, or say 38-inch waist, which I'm nearly now, you need to have those seats that basically raise above it. And I say I'll show you in a moment, so just give me a second, guys. Okay, right, so as you can see, these are like a bucket design, so they go down below these ridges on both sides, whereas the Tekna foam is actually higher than this part here. The Tekna comes across here and goes literally to the back of the seat base, but there's no dip. So if you imagine the foam was, say, that high and goes across, there's no chance of actually hitting these parts on the vehicle because the seat base is higher. You're not in there. And obviously where your bum's in here and compresses down, I mean, these go down even further, as you can see. And I'm just pressing that in my hand, which is not applying that much pressure. You can imagine the weight of someone's bum on that. It's going to force this trim down even further down, which is then going to cause a problem against this bar. So I say the fix or the remedy is just basically fit the Tekna design to all of these variants, like I say, if the other trim levels are identical to the 2.0, I think it's the only way that's going to cure these issues, unless, like I say, you're relatively slim. I say I'm still waiting for Nissan to call me back. It's now Tuesday, and they said that they're going to give me a call sometime today to actually book the vehicle in and get these replaced. The reason I'm having it changed is because where I've compressed that foam so much, it's literally, without that pipe insulation, it's too uncomfortable to drive it, even for a couple of hours. But it'd be interesting to see if the actual foam on this particular seat might be inferior quality. I don't know until I've ever replaced, and then have comparisons. I'm not going to know, but it'd be interesting to see. But anyway, guys, I will keep you updated as soon as I've actually had it replaced, and we'll go from there. Bye for now.